Hunter had a good game, 33, 4 and 4. On the opposite end of the court, the Hawks were scoring because they're a good scoring team. They can score with any team in the league when they're hot, but they were only hot for the 3 quarters, 2, 3, and 4, and it just wasn't enough to come back, especially when they're hot but they're not getting stops. But you're already in a deficit. Um, so you gotta be able to weather that storm in the first quarter. But these power teams they're just too good, and they come out hot in the first, and then it's a wrap for you. You know, it's just hard to win after that. I mean the Hawks took care of the ball, only 9 turnovers, shot better from three, 36%, 8 steals, 27 assists. They were moving the ball around. The Bucks had 16 turnovers, so they gave the opportunities were there, but they were just too much. They couldn't get a real stop when it mattered, and the Bucks ended up winning that game. And then we got Knicks Trailblazers. Knicks lose 2 in a row. Quickly had a big game though. He's a great young kid. Really good. Basketball IQ is there. Floater game is there. He can facilitate, but he's truly a scorer. He can score. You're gonna see him continue to develop. He can score the ball. With the best of them, he's gonna continue to. He's gonna get there. Once he starts to understand his team, understand NBA defenses and how people rotate, how they switch, and where he can attack lanes at, and where he can be most effective. But last night, it was a big game from him. 31, 3 and 4. Then the Knicks played solid game, but the Trailblazers, and I warned you guys that even with I think CJ's out still, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, CJ's out. But I wanted. I mean, it's Dame time. He just took over the game, and trust me, he can do that. 39, 8 and 5. He was just 6 to 10 from 3, 11 17 from the field, and perfect from the line, 11 for 11. Damian Lillard is an elite guard. We've known that. He's not going anywhere. He's only going to get better. They need CJ McCollum to get back for them to go far in the playoffs. But with just Dame, they'll be able to get there. Dame is, just like Steph, they'll be able to get there. Dame will be able to get there, but they're going to need that second guy to help them to get over the hump against any of these other big power teams in the West that we see. So it was a good game though, 116 to 113. Trailblazers took the prize. Some good basketball on tonight. We're gonna check back in tomorrow again. I just started school again, so my videos might be a little bit later than usual when I post. It really depends. I got to create a schedule for you guys, but let's take a chance to go over to the board. Not much change in the power rankings. A lot of the same teams in the playoffs. A couple of switches around, but not too much to really identify. We'll go. We always do Sunday player of the game. So let's look. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say there's two guys that I'm really looking at right now. I'm looking at Kawhi Leonard, 34, 9 and 8, against a pretty good, well-coached Thunder team. But when you go degree of difficulty, team for team, the Clippers should win that game. It shouldn't be close. And then we look at Jaylen Brown, 33, 3 and 1, no Tatum, and they just obliterate the Cavs. But again, that should be there. They should do that. And the last guy I'm looking at is Dame with no CJ, against the Knicks team that's been playing pretty well. 8-10, but there's no way that the Knicks should even be in the same conversation. I mean, this year maybe a little, but it's hard for me to say that they are. So if we go degree of difficulty, I'll probably say that I'm gonna probably give it to this guy today. What we got? I'm gonna give it to Jaylen Brown today because you're down your co-star. This whole weekend you've been playing great basketball, high scoring games. You've won games because of you that you've won games. It's because of you that you guys have won all of these games. And he just takes the game over, and those three guys, the Cavs, I believe are better than the Knicks. And I do believe that the way Cavs are playing currently, they'd beat the Thunder in a 7-game series. So I got the Cavs as slightly better than the Thunder as well. So degree of difficulty, I'm gonna give it to the Celtics, but they to the Cavs. I mean, but Jaylen Brown had the best night. He was the catalyst for their almost 40-point blowout. So Jaylen Brown is the player of the day for Sunday's matchups. And then let's look at the MVP. I do like how it's looking right now. I mean, this is ridiculous. Bradley Beal's season leader in points by 4 points over KD, and his team is awful. I mean, get that man a team. Oh, get that man a team. All right, but that's not what we're talking about. Let's go. Let's look at the board. I really do like the board how it is. Joel Embiid is continuing to be a beast. His team is still number 1 in the East. There's no answer for him yet. He when he's healthy, when he's locked in, he's can get you 40 and 20 if he wants to every night, and he's that good. So I'm fine with him up there. Kawhi Leonard, I'm fine with him there because he's been so consistent. They have the best record in it. No, the Lakers do, but they're number 1 in the West, and he's been the reason why he's been consistent in his play, and there's no answer for him either. It's just it comes in a different way: mid-range defense, fast breaks, and then he takes advantage when he has smaller guys on him to go in the post and shows the little post moves. So Kawhi, he's number 2 right now, and then Donovan, because there's no real second superstar for Donovan. You can say Rudy Gobert was a defensive player of the year once, yeah, but I mean he's not really that guy that I'm calling to when it's time to make a big play or a big shot. So Donovan's doing it by himself, and he's 3rd in the West, and he's surprising a lot of people. So that's my MVP list thus far. Follow me on IG on Twitter. AJ Richardson 11 on IG. AJ Richardson 26 on Twitter. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm here every week, every day. Daily sports talk, and we got some more basketball tonight, so I'll be checking in with you guys tomorrow. I appreciate the love, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.